Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the one they call Top Diggity Dog, and being that it's almost football season, it's pretty much football season, I said let's go ahead and get into another NCAA 12 game, because this ain't 13. This is 12, baby. Okay, and as you can see, I was going to play this guy with FSU, but he's one of those guys, and I know y'all know him. He's one of them guys that got to get the top team. He got to get one of the top team. He rode with the Oklahoma Sooners, and A+, pretty much. So that's when I made up my mind. Guess who I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get Penn State. So that's who I get. I get Penn State. You're gonna see me, dressing them boys up where all I do is really change the cliques. Here I go. I think I'm about to do it right now. I change the cliques and get them in that blue and black mode. And they hit the field with some type of swag, ready to lay the wood to this guy. All right, but we're going to have Oklahoma Sooners going against the Penn State Lions with your boy as the Lions, of course. Now, I'm going to drop some knowledge on you about this game. Now, I promise I'm not going to be talking through the whole game. I won't do it. But I am going to go ahead and drop some knowledge on you on what happened. All right, now I play this guy. I make some poor decisions with some of my plays. Every play is not gonna be golden. So, and he does the same. The first half, what I usually do is I figure somebody out. Okay, he liked the run. He liked the pass. And the first thing, and you will see it, that you will find out about this guy. He loves to he first tried to run against me. But then passing, what he usually do is go screen. He goes screen. He always have that running back going screen. So I started getting on to that, and I was like, okay, well, if I have to guard this guy, then that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I get done. But this guy end up quitting before we can go into the second half. It's fourth down. I forgot how many yards he got. I think he's like fourth and 13, something like that. He's trying to go and get that first down, and he don't get it. And then this guy paused, and then next thing you know, I see quit and count game or quit and don't count game. And of course, your boy quit and count game. But I want you to stay with me while we go on this journey, because the ending is hilarious. The whole game is hilarious. It's a fun game to watch. I got some good footage for you guys. But if you see this guy, I'm warning all you guys. This guy might even get Madden 13 and try to play me again. Who knows? But if you see this guy and his tag, please watch out for this guy, because he probably will quit on you. All right, now let's go ahead and get into it. Penn State versus the Oklahoma Sooners, and you already know, Penn State, baby, Penn State. All right, let me go ahead and shut up, mute, and let's get into the first play of the game.
It's about putting the ball up in the air, getting it into the hands of the receiving unit, and letting them do the work. The defense needs to be prepared for a lot of different looks and lots of rotating personnel, particularly the wide receivers.
From their own 39-yard line, it's first down. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. The halfback gets a couple there on the counter. That makes it second and 8. From their own 41-yard line, second down. The halfback with a carry. Decent run here, right side. The tailback picks up 6 there on the misdirection. It's third down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that first down marker. Fellas, the crowd is just going ballistic in support of their defense right here on 3rd and short. Good tackle there in space.
Incomplete. Number 22, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 47-yard line, first down. Makes it out to about the 39. A nice job by the offensive line, and they pick up a gain of 8.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go. Looks for his running back, incomplete.
I know this quarterback trusts his arm and his receivers, but he's got to know when not to throw the ball. He didn't have any room at all, and he's lucky it wasn't intercepted.
So we're looking at another 3rd down here. These fans are showing you why teams hate to come here, folks. Throws incomplete, broken up.
Well, if you missed a long field goal try, you give your opponent great field position. Punting would allow you to pin them deep and rely on the defense.
Dumps it complete to the halfback over the middle. He's taken down at the 33.
Oh, that was a big conversion. You could just see the other team's offense itching to get back on the field.
We've got a 1st and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. They'll drop him for a loss. So the halfback loses about 2 on the run. Here's play number 10 on the drive. It's 2nd down. Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he scores. Touchdown.
If it had been a run, boy, the big guy was in perfect position to blow it up. But on a fake, he got tripped up, and they made a big-time connection.
And he adds the extra point. Oklahoma to kick. They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one. They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. He may have changed things up here. Nice run there. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
They're calling an audible. Got a man, watch out here. Brought down at the 46.
Not a safe pass at all. Really tight coverage and not a lot of room. Credit the receiver with going after that one and hanging on.
From their own 46-yard line, it's first down. They go with the option, and he hits him hard at the 47. The halfback picks up a yard.
The offensive line has got to do a better job of making space because that was just a punishing hit.
He's changing things up. Steps up into the pocket, and they've got it.
He was a sitting duck on that play, and believe me, these defensive players love a sitting duck.
They're calling an audible. He's going long. Caught out in the open. He scores. What a play. The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
Well, he has the speed to stretch the defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
It makes for an easy completion when you've got a guy who's that wide open. And he tacks on the extra point. Penn State is ready to kick it away. He'll take it from the 2. He's taken down at the 27-yard line.
Kickoff return, 25 yards.
The offense will take over at the 27. Short pass, middle of the field. And he tackles him hard at the 37. And that's the end of the first quarter, and we've got a tie ball game.
That'll make it second and inches. At the end of the first quarter, the score is tie.
So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. And it's knocked down.
These guys, especially in the secondary, really get after it and can make life hard for the play callers on the other side of the ball.
He makes it to the 38-yard line. First down, pick up by the tailback.
You can see how comfortable this guy is with that football in his arms.
From their own 38-yard line, first down. He may have changed things up here. Oh, and he had some steam on that throw.
Makes the reception. Call it a gain of 8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
Looks for his running back, incomplete. And this crowd is going absolutely crazy. They're changing the play. That's a great tackle at the 34-yard line.
Unfortunately, I've taken a few of those in my day, and they are not pleasant.
Tosses to the running back, and he pulls in another one. And he's level at the 43. Big stop by the defense. This is a great place to start the drive on the opponent's side of the 50. They're calling an audible. Caught, and big hit there to stop him. They tried a little play fake that time and got maybe a yard.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, it's 2nd down. Here's a run. Makes it to the 31. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 31. He's changing things up. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. He's wrapped up for the sack. The pressure was just too much to handle that time as this defensive end was able to sack the quarterback.
They came with the blitz, and this time it worked out. The quarterback had no open receivers, and he just went down.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 21. They're calling an audible. He pump fakes. He got it!
Great effort by the wide receiver. And not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play.
And it takes some real accuracy on those deep corner routes, so kudos to the quarterback. Now let's hear from Aaron Andrews on some injury news. What do you got for us, Aaron?
Guys, his back is really bothering him after that leg. Right now, he's lying down on the sidelines, and the trainers are trying to stretch him out. I'm being told by the athletic training staff he will not be returning to the game. Brad, back to you.
Well, these guys are going to have to find somebody else to step up now. Thanks, Aaron. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Oklahoma takes the field, looking to tie it up before halftime. He airs it out. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it.
Man, I don't know if this quarterback misread the defense or just made a poor decision, but that wasn't a pass he should have thrown.
All right, now I'm back. As you can tell, he's doing a hurry up. And I'm gonna tell you everything that was going on in my mind. Right now, it's like, of course, I know this guy's gonna pass. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. We do that. We do a good job of stopping that pass. You know, he didn't get that completed. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go in to another play and try to stop him. I tell my defense, you know, he's gonna pass. Don't think it might be a run. It's a pass. So I let him know, and I make sure again. There I go. I make sure again, and then here we go. Here we go. I'm kind of crossing my fingers, making sure. Hopefully, you know, the computer don't mess me up. And it didn't. They did. They played some good football. They swatted the ball. They did the right thing. All right. So I'm like, okay, this is 4th and 10. He's 4th and 10 right now. So we really got to stop him so it can be our ball. So that's what we do. I do the same thing. I let him know, pass. Let's stop this pass. So, you know, he tried to throw over there, bam, Incompleted. So I go in, I'm starting to pick my play. Next thing you know, pause. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, let me resume this game. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit resume, and I'm like, okay, maybe, you know, hopefully he's not going to quit on me. Hopefully he's not. And then this pops up. I'm like, quit? What? This guy must have quit on me. It say quit and count game and quit and don't count game. And of course, you already know which one I'm going to do. I'm going to quit and count game. As you can tell, it say, you know, if you quit and count game, you will receive the win. Your opponent will get the loss and the DNF rating, which is the did not finish. Man. Oh, man. Oh, why do people got to quit? Matter of fact, why did this guy have to quit, man? It was an all right game. You know, I ain't going to say, I'm not going to clown this guy and say, all right, he's a terrible man. I mean, not Madden, man. I'm already jizzed up, you know, all crazy up and hunched on Madden. No, you know, this guy, you know, he played some okay football. You know, of course, anybody's going to make a couple mistakes. I made a couple mistakes, but hey, at the same time, I made a couple good plays. He did the same thing. But it comes down to it where he just, I'm going to try to get it with, and he don't get it. He don't get it. So this is when I have a little fun, and I'm going to let y'all know. Of course, you know, I already let y'all know, but this is when I kind of laugh because it's funny to me because I got the win, right? So I'm like, why did this guy quit? And top dog, I don't know. Maybe y'all know. If y'all know, put it down in the comments. Now y'all can't say, well, you know, maybe he had something to do, because if that guy would have got the first down, or better yet, a touchdown, he would have still stayed in that game. But being they didn't get that, he jumped out. You know, he could have asked for a friendly quit, but he didn't. But like I'm saying, I'm like, you know what? I'm the dog. It's all cool. Because in the end, I get the win. That's how it goes. In the end, I get the win, and he gets the DNF and the loss on this record. So, you know, who's in the right and who's in the wrong? I'm in the light and I'm going strong. That's all it is. So, this is when I decide. I'm like, you know what? Let's have a little fun with this guy. Oh man, you know, I've been quit on so many times in the history of football. That's just gonna happen. You know, if you got a one-on-one game, you know, expect it. It's gonna happen eventually. Whether you beat the brains out of somebody, that's when usually somebody quit on me. You know, if I beat their brains out, then they quit. If maybe I'm up by a touchdown or they up by a touchdown, whatever the case may be, and they got to go, then they hook me up with a friendly quit. And being the guy I am, you know, I'll go ahead and say, all right, man, I got you. You know, maybe you got something to do. I feel you. All right, but that's not the case. I'm learning, man, because a lot of guys do this on the NCAA. A lot of people, they just try to go for stuff, try to go for it. I guess, I don't know, it's like they got a bet. Hey, man, you know, they might got a buddy over there. Hey, man, yo, what's up? Hey, man, if I bet you like $50, man, if I get this, if I'm winning before the second half, you got to give me that money, man. Then they end up, unluckily, playing the dog, and the dog don't let that happen, and then they cry, boo-hoo, quit, and pay the guy sitting beside him the money, and the guy's like, ha ha, I told you, man, that wasn't gonna happen. That wasn't gonna happen, Captain. All right, maybe that's how I go. Maybe, you know, that's my thought on it. But I hope y'all getting a kick out of this video. And I know a lot of you football guys, I'm losing my voice. I know a lot of you football guys, y'all can relate to this. Y'all understand it ain't no pain, no game, unless they did some type of disconnection glitch. But that's not the case, because I got the win on my record. I'm gonna show you after this. As you can tell, I'm saying smile. You on YouTube, buddy? Yeah, but you know, like I said, I know a lot of you guys can relate to this. It was a good game. I'm out. Deuces.